So let's start this decoder today. So decoder is a combinational circuit that converts binary information from encoded input to a maximum 2 to power n coded output. So this is the definition of decoder. Uh, what is it? So n to 2 to power n means if you are having n inputs, then decoder can convert it into 2 to power n output. So what is its use? We will see here. So n to m decoder means m should be less than or equal to 2 to power n. So this is the condition. Now, for example, BCD to 7 segment decoder where n is equal to 4 and m is equal to 10 means BCD, in BCD you represent 0 to 9 digit, means there are 10 different digit, 10 different decimal number you represent with the help of BCD. So the value of in BCD, there are 10 different symbols 0 to 9 means m is equal to 10, and to represent this 10 we need n is equal to 4. Each these 10 values, 10 different digits are represented by 4-bit number or 4-bit binary number. So but what is 7 segment decoder? Have you heard about this 7 segment? You must have seen this 7 segment display where all the digits can be displayed into 7 segment LED. It will be clear from the next slide that what is 7 segment display. So look here. We can represent decoder by this diagram that there are different inputs. So 0 to n minus 1 inputs means n inputs, and the output is y0 to y to power n. So this is the output. So this is the block diagram of decoder. But what decoder actually do, let us see by this diagram. So on the right hand side you can see here the 7 segment display. So with this 7 segment display, all the digits of decimal number can be displayed here. So you can see here that there are 7 LEDs, and these are named here as A, B, C, D, E, F and G. These 7 LEDs are there, and when we want to display any digit, then by putting any LED on or off, we can display any number between 0 and 9. So you must have seen this LED display or 7-bit display. So here 7 segment display, in this display 7 LEDs or light emitting diodes are there, and each one controlled by an input. 1 means on and 0 means off. So for example, if you want to display digit 3, so then in that case few LEDs will be on and others are off. For example, for displaying 3, so A should be on, B should be on, G should be on, C should be on and D should be on. Means the value of LED A, B, C, D, G is put to 1, and other 2 LED E and F, its value put to 0. So when we will put A, B, C, D, G is equal to 1 and EF is equal to 0, we can see this displaying digit 3. Is it clear? So for this we can use this decoder, or input is a 4-bit BCD code. What is the input? Input is BCD code, and you know that BCD code is a 4-bit. So 4-bit BCD code is input, and that is represented by these letters W, X, Y and Z, and output is a 7-bit code represented by A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and each letter represents a LED or light emitting diode, and that allows for the decimal equivalent to be displayed. For example, if you want 0 to be displayed, then input will be 0, 0, 0, 0, means in BCD 0 is represented as 0, 0, 0, 0. And output will be, what will be the output? Except LED G, all the LED will be put to on. Means LED A, B, C, D, E, F, all these 6 LED will be on, and one LED G will be off. So A is equal to B is equal to C is equal to D is equal to E is equal to F is equal to 1, and the value of G is equal to 0. So we can represent the output 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. So each bit representing each LED from A to G. So similarly, other digits can be represented. For example, digit 1 represented in BCD as 0001, and for displaying 1, what we have to display, only 2 LED will be on, and that is B and C. So it will be represented by 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Similarly, for displaying digit 2, it will be represented in BCD as 0010, and for 2 these LEDs will be on. Which LED? A, B, then D, E, and then G. Similarly for 3, 4, 5, 6. So all these LED according to the digits will be on. Now so each of the decimal digit can be represented by this 7-segment LED display. Okay. Now let's see how the decoder works. So here this is the diagram of a decoder, and on the left hand side the truth table is there. So A is the input to the decoder, and this output is D0 and D1. So 1-bit input and 2-bit output. So if the value of A is 0, you can see here in this circuit that when the value of A is 0, the one of the output, that is D1, is directly connected to the input. From A it is directly connected, D1 is directly connected, so we will get the result, whatever will be the input we will get here as output. So output at D1 will be A. The second input is to the inverter circuit. This is inverter circuit, triangle and then a bubble. So when 0 will pass through this inverter circuit, it will become 1, which is complement of 0. So D0 will become 1 or complement of A. So D0 will be 1 and D1 will be 0 when the input is 0. So here you can see in the truth table, when input is 0, D0 is 1, and D1 is 0. Now what will happen if input is 1? So if the input is 1, then you can see here D1 is directly connected to the input A. So D1 will also be 1, means D1 is equal to A. And this 1 will enter into this inverter circuit and it will become 0. Inverter will invert this bit and it will become 0. So when 1 will be the input from to A, then D0 will be 1 and D1 will be when 1 will be inputted here, the D0 will be 0 and D1 will be 1. Okay, just opposite to what we have seen in the when input was 0. So when 0 is the input, D0 1, D1 0, and when 1 is the input, D0 0 and D1 1. Now let us see 2 to 4 decoder means 2-bit input and 4-bit output. You know the formula, 4 is equal to 2 to power 2 means m is equal to 2 to power n. So n bit input and we will get 2 to power n bit output. So if input is n means 2 bit, we will get 2 to power 2, that is 4 bit output. So from this formula, it is 2 to 4 decoder circuit is given here. That is, there are two input A1 and A0. You can see in the diagram also A1 and A0, and we will have 4 output D0, D1, D2, D3. Now this circuit has 4 AND gate and 2 inverter circuit. So when the input is 0 0 means A0 equal to 0 and A1 equal to 0. Both the input is 0. Now this inverter circuit will make both the input to its complement. Change it to its complement means both the 0 will become 1 after passing through this inverter circuit. And this input will be fed into this first AND gate. So first AND gate will receive 1 from this line and 1 from this line. Both the input will be 1 in this AND gate, and in that case we will get output D0 is equal to 1, means whatever has been entered from A0, A1, we will get complement of that. So you know that from both A0 and A1, 0 0 has been entered, so we will get D0 is equal to 1. Now what about D1? D1 is taking one input from this inverter circuit, means this input is 1 and one input it is taking directly with A0 and the value of A0 is 0. So if any of the input is 0, the output from this AND gate will be 0. So D1 will be 0. Similarly, for D2, D2 is taking one input from this inverter circuit, so it will become 1, and second input is taking directly from this A1 input, and input A1 is 0, so this will also gives us D2 is equal to 0. D3 is taking both inputs directly from the input A0 and A1, so both input is 0, so we will also get D3 as 0. So here the first line, when input is 0 0, we will have output 1 at only D0, all the other output D1 to D1, D2, D3 will be 0.